Today's Ask Reddit post. Think of the smartest person you know. What is the dumbest thing they have ever done? Should be interesting. Let's get into it. Alright? For fuck's sake. The first one's hilarious. This is so American. I have a neighbor. He is by far the smartest person I know. A couple 4th of Julys ago, he got a quarter stick of dynamite and strapped it to an RC boat with a detonate button and a timer. He sent it out on a lake at night, flipped a switch, and it didn't go off. So he took it back into the house to fix it, but never turned the detonate button off. So when it was fixed, the 7-second timer started going. It ended up going off in the house and blowing out all of the windows. Everyone was safe. America, fuck yeah! That is American as fuck. This is a funny response. This reminds me of a friend who lit a firecracker in his hands in his house. The dumbass ran to the closest sink to put out fuse. That didn't work. Next time I saw him, he had his whole hand in a cast. Next time you see him, give him a high 3. This is funny. It's good. In reply, this man says, that's the problem with smart people. They're more dangerous than other idiots. Smart enough to rig up high-powered explosive delivery systems, but dumb enough to set them off in their house. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, this man knows, bro. America, fuck yeah. America, fuck yeah. So this dude says his smartest person he knows used their bare hand to check if the stove was still hot by pressing it directly on the burner. Put my freaking hand on a fucking cigarette lighter once. Made my finger yellow for a week. Sir, please stop watching me through my kitchen window. We've already talked about this. It was one time. If you do something stupid in the kitchen once, you're gonna do something stupid again. My brother was in uni in the UK and needed a toaster. He ordered it off Amazon for $3 and was surprised to find one so cheap. Turns out it was a kid's toy. It came with plastic pieces of bread as well. Should have came with Play-Doh. That shit's actually edible. I guess it's kind of depressing when it's in university that you have these issues. The replies are funny. Hey, I'm gonna buy a really cheap car. I wouldn't do that if I were you. It will come with Ken and Barbie and not seats left for you. So this dude says, I did my undergrad with a guy who got an almost perfect score on his MCAT, but also ate a raw chicken breast because he thought it was a really bad Hot Pocket. He was sober. What? His mom was making lunch and feeding the cat at the same time. She started work 3 jobs and is a real-life angel. And mixed up the cat food with a can of tuna for his So he has also eaten cat food sandwich. He figured that one out after the fact, but was too polite to say anything to his very tall... What a guy. What a nice guy. He's a surgeon now. How would you feel if your surgeon ate a raw chicken and mistaked it for a Hot Pocket? Oh my god. That's not my heart. That's my liver. You're taking out the wrong fucking organ. Why is he taking out my brain? I thought this was a heart transplant. Alright, this post says, girl I know has a master's in chemistry and still thought she could get away with casual meth use. As if that's a thing. Casual meth use. Yeah, only do it on the weekends. Nothing serious. This one's funny as fuck. My sister, not smart at all actually, once told me she actually did meth the other day. My blank stare prompted her to clarify, I thought it was cocaine. Much better. What the fuck? This post says, brother-in-law is a pretty clever guy. Ran a bath for his kids, couldn't get the tap to turn off. Mad panic, rang a plumber friend, asking him to come around quick or the house is gonna flood. Friend was like, you could just pull the plug. Real nice, real clever guy, zero common sense. Oh my god. Probably put on life jackets on his kids too. That sounds dumb as fuck. I think this guy makes a good point in response. A lot of people are used to things going right and working as they should. When things don't, they become complete vegetables. You got that right. I don't know if this one's good, but I read the first sentence and it's interesting as fuck. Where we are, you don't mess with jellyfish. They fuck you up. My partner, post-grad, quals, civil engineer, super rational, smart, measured, not at all impulsive human being, walking around the water's edge at the start of jellyfish season. She sees a mass in the water that looks like a jellyfish, kicks the mass, toe connects with the mass, fuck, it was a rock. Having gotten over the amazement at the stupidity I just witnessed, I pocketed the rock, gave it to him as a congratulations at your amazing career promotion. just to remind him he is not immune to errors of judgment. Yeah, we're all stupid as fuck sometimes. He goes to kick a fucking thing that looks like a jellyfish, ends up being a fucking baby. Even if it was a jellyfish, why kick it? Yeah, that's fucking animal abuse, huh? I mean, I don't know if jellyfish feel that shit. I'm not a fucking fish expert. Yeah, brain, you gotta. It's like when you see a fucking bottle cap or a rock walking home, and you just kick it all the way. It's like an impulse, you know? This person says, easy. Dad's an actuary, basically a cross between a mathematician and an economist. Wrote a textbook for his field and has been CEO of several very large companies. Now, if this man fucks up and does something stupid, this man's a fraud. I came home many years ago to hear Age of Empires blaring at 1,000,000 decibels. That's odd. I wandered downstairs to find him playing the game with headphones on, but unplugged. He had the sound turned up on the speakers because he couldn't hear it over the dampening of the headphones. To top it off, he had the headphones on backwards. To this day, makes me smirk. I hope he's not the CEO of a fucking headphone company. Oh my god, CEO of Beats Headphones. Explains why their headphones are so shit. While applying for a job, he thought sick pay meant that the job paid really well. There's definitely a surfer dude who read his job description that way. Bro, we got good benefits and sick pay, dude. Sick pay, dude. This person says, my buddy, who is now a brilliant emergency medicine doctor, at one point, while sledding, bet he could jump off a moving sled over a flat bench and land on the sled. While moving, he realized he couldn't position to jump and crashed rib cage into the bench. Dumbest genius I have ever met. I think smart people are willing to try things, and that's what makes them dumb as fuck. What's with all these freaking mathematicians? My husband, he's a mathematician for the feds, but has repeatedly gotten us the wrong airport in cities that have more than one. At least 3 times. He's brilliant, but a moron. Why do cities have like 5 airports, though? Maybe it's not his fault. Oh, yeah, apparently mathematicians are dumb. I also married to a mathematician. I feel your pain. I wouldn't trust him to plan or navigate any kind of travel. Ever. I guess when you dedicate your brain energy to a thing like math, you don't got room for anything else. All those fucking numbers and letters and Greek symbols. Fuck, you barely know English at that point. Now this makes no sense to me. Couldn't figure out how a shower curtain worked, so she flooded my bathroom. How do you flood your bathroom if you don't? Do you like drop the shower curtain over the drain and forget to pick it up? How's that possible? Alright, so this person explains how it's possible. It says probably by having the shower curtain hang outside the tub instead of inside, so the water drips off the bottom of the curtains onto the floor. Is that enough to flood a bathroom? This person says, I was picking up my date, future wife, when her valedictorian roommate turned quickly away from the TV and said in all seriousness, don't look, they're welding, it will damage your eyes. She got more serious as I continued to look back and forth at the TV and her. She actually yelled, it's going to blind you. Then I asked her, so when your TV is showing you the image of the sun, that's as far as I got. You could see a wave of embarrassment wash over her face. She immediately started laughing, crying, and begging me not to tell everyone. And here he is, 17,000 people upvoted this person's dumbass story. I was about to say, if you see the sun on TV, are you just gonna put on sunglasses? What the fuck? Alright, this post says, my dad is the smartest person I, and anyone who knows him, know. And once, when we were kids, he tried to make us laugh by sticking peas in his nostrils and ended up accidentally snoring them up into his nasal passage. Best part, he's an ear, nose, and throat surgeon. One of the best in the region. I can still hear him pleading with my mother to take them out because he couldn't face his colleagues with peas in his nose that he voluntarily put there. Hey, he almost died, but he did it for his fucking kids, alright? My older brother, hands down one of the smartest people I've ever had the privilege of knowing, once got incredibly drunk and wrote ass in black permanent marker on the right ass cheek of an acquaintance who was wearing a brand new pair of $85 white jeans. $85 for white jeans? Why would you pay $85 for white jeans? You know they're gonna get fucked. I don't think your brother's a stupid one here, bro. What the fuck is this? A friend of mine, 4.0 GPA, unweighted, 35 ACT, 36 super score, smart ass kid, but he went running barefoot in 101-degree weather on a gravel road because he wanted to increase his pain tolerance. That's dumb as fuck. Okay. Iced coffee and crying says, my dad, he had his ear pierced when he was in college. He went to a party wearing an earring. A girl started talking to him and decided to give him one of her earrings. But he didn't want to take his earring out, so he stabbed her earring through his unpierced earlobe. This man is now an engineer. I mean, stabbing your ear is an engineering solution, although it's a very rudimentary one. I graduated with someone who got a perfect SAT score, but managed to cut off 2 fingers in shop class while trying to make a birdhouse. Well, at least the birds are gonna eat good. Man made a SAT question. If Bob has 10 fingers in the morning, builds a birdhouse at 1 p.m. Oh my god, that's hilarious. This one's kind of sad. Got married due to family pressure. Super talented scientific mind, had 70 plus publications before getting married. Now admits that his pace has only slowed down, but his wife is edging him to change profession because scientific research doesn't pay as per her expectations. Boot that bitch out of your life. This one's kind of sad. He gave over $250,000 to a stripper who he wasn't even fornicating with. Okay, well, this man might be the biggest simp ever. Who goes $250,000 in debt for a stripper? This person says, one time I was at my friend Claudio's apartment with his brother just hanging out and watching a movie. All of a sudden I hear a whoosh and I see a big flash of light. I look over at Claude and his hair is on fire. We get it out quickly and I ask him what the hell just happened. He told me I was trying to listen to the sound of the lighter, to the sound the lighter made when I flicked it. We were completely sober at the time. Damn, sober and you're lighting your hair on fire? Well, this is a simple one to end it. He sells insurance. He didn't have insurance when his car got stolen. Classic. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Bye, bitches.